Hello, my name is TKelley of TKelley. I'm popping back on to do another Halloween face makeup tutorial. Today, my theme is, if you couldn't guess it, Frankenstein. So I'm gonna take my spin on some inspiration from Pinterest. Again, I'm a beginner, so I'm just having fun trying new things while we're in the holiday season. I'm actually going to a party tonight, so this will be my face for tonight. And then I've done a jack-o'-lantern a couple days ago. And then before that, I did the comic book character with the pixelated face. So if you haven't seen those, check those out. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I feel like I always have to say that at the beginning because you may say that is not how a professional makeup artist does things, and that's because I'm not one. So I am just having fun. Any of my little makeup skills here and there are literally things I've probably learned off of YouTube. I pinned my hair back because I'm going to do a partial face of Frankenstein with kind of like the stitches going up the face. I use a variety of makeup. Literally, I have, most females have their drawer full of just random things. Some's from Ipsy, some is Color Street, some is NYX, some is Mary Kay. A couple things were from the Dollar Tree just because I'm only using them here and there. And I figured inexpensive makeup was better than Halloween costume makeup as far as like things putting on your face. I didn't want things that were gonna break me out or stain my face. So far we haven't had any staining issues. So for removal, I use the makeup erasers. Love these. I'll put the link in the description. I don't like using a whole bunch of chemicals where I can prevent it. So I love these because literally I use warm water and it takes off my waterproof mascara, takes off any of that stingy lip stains and things like that with just water. So I'll list those below. I love them. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna give this a whirl. I'm gonna do my eyes first, and then this side is just gonna be normal makeup. I try to make myself look a little more pale, if that's even possible, because I'm already pale. But I'm gonna do my eyes first with green themed glitter eyeshadow. If you'll notice, I love glitter, so it's in pretty much everything that I do. So we'll do that. Actually, let me do my one side of cheeks. This is my bronzer that I use every day. It's a bronzer balm. It's clean, which I love. I love that I can use my fingers. I'm gonna go a little darker than I normally would. Okay. You'll see I also have it like carved out here. That's because I use it just a little bit to fill in my eye lashes. You'll notice I use a mirror, and that is because if you watch my other videos, as I hit 40, my vision has gone downhill. So I have a hard time seeing in the phone. So we just use a mirror. And I feel like you can still see what I'm doing. This one, I think I'm going to do black, like I did the other day with my comic book character. So there's my bronzer. And then I use, the bronzer is called Fearless. I use this like every day. This is my go-to. This is Bashful. I love it. Has a little bit of sparkle in it. I just go right above the bronzer. Again, I don't do anything super fancy. I don't spend a lot of time. My normal makeup routine takes me approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Then I use Superstar, which is a highlighter balm. And I love this stuff. It is super shiny and pretty. I just go right above where I just went. You can see a little bit of that. Never have too much highlighter. So I'll come back and highlight some other places, but get a little bit of color on my face. Okay, so let's get started with the eyes. So I'm using, I'm starting off with Mary Kay. I think this is called Emerald. I believe it's called Emerald. Is it not on here? Oh, there it is. Emerald Noir is what I'm using. I'm also going to use, I'm using this for my eyes, but it's also going to be what I use for my shadows of the green. You'll notice I do things backwards. I know you're supposed to do your eyes first and then your face makeup. I don't. I'm always the opposite of what the majority do, it seems. But what I do is I dampen my brush. That way all the loose powder doesn't fall. And I like to put something on that's more of like a cream finish versus a dry powder anyways, because I feel like I get it where I want it. So I'm going real dark first as my like kind of my shadows and in my crease. I have hooded eyelashes, so eyelids. So I've been trying to play around with that for a little bit. So you'll see I don't do anything crazy here. I just get it. I get a good majority where I want it, and then I come back and I do all my blending. But this is really pretty. This is emerald, and you'll see it has a little bit of sparkle to it. Not a lot. But I'm going more for the shadows and my, the dark side to get my dark kind of a night eye, if you will. Okay, so I'm just getting some on there and I'll do blending so I don't look super crazy. Is that the same color? That is not. This is a different green, so we'll use a little bit of this. I'm just going to be kind of Mod Podge in it. This is, Moss, I believe is the name of this one. Also Mary Kay. So it's a different shade of green. We'll just get a couple different. I like the emerald more for, yeah, I'm not going to use a lot of this. I like the emerald more for the, for what's his name? Frankenstein. Okay, then I've been using this occasionally. It's just an inexpensive palette from Amazon. It was like $10. I got it last year for kind of just doing some, I was supposed to be a dinosaur and it was an epic fail. So this year I was like, I'm going to do a bunch and I'm going to make them look halfway decent because last year was such a failure. So I don't wear this stuff really on a regular basis. But I love that it adds bling. So I'm probably going to be using these two greens and like the other one's kind of a chartreuse. I do dampen my brush a little bit for that application as well, to keep the glitter from going everywhere. But I love how condensed glitter it is. It's amazing. So I'm going to use this on the inside for the most part and on the bulk of my lid. You'll see I use the same brush almost all the time. I have a paper towel here where I wipe off, but most of the time I'm using the same brush and just wiping in between. Again, I'm sure that is not what you're supposed to do, but I beat the rhythm on my own drum, so. Isn't that amazing? It reminds me of like Wicked. I might do a spiderweb face one day and on actual Trick or Treat do a witch. Okay, so now I'm going to go into that light chartreuse and I might mix it a little bit with the green that I just put on just to give me some highlights. I want it to be a bright eye. Okay, and then I always have, get any loose as it falls. Okay, we're gonna stop there for a sec. I'm gonna go back to my emerald loose powder, dampened. Doing big eyes. Blender brushes, I have these in bulk. I'll drop them in the things as well. I love them. It has like a smaller end where you could do like your lid. And then I use this for blending like pretty much every day. Make sure I have all my copper out of it from when I did my pumpkin. So then I just concentrate on where the eyeshadow meets where I don't have any, and then I just blend till it's not a hard line. Again, probably not exactly the rules of makeup, but I do my thing. So it gives it that nice blended effect. Actually, I really like that green. I don't wear green very often. I'll probably come back to this again, but I just love this glitter. And being that it's Halloween, you can't go too big. Go big or go home. Okay, so we're gonna stop there with the eyes for now. Well, for the shadows part. Okay. Okay. We're going to do, let's see here, we did that. We're gonna do some eyeliner. I'm gonna use my typical Mary Kay that I use on my under eye. And I'll probably go back and darken it up towards the end. This is their, I believe it is water resistant eyeliner. I love it. It has, I think, does it have a pen? No, it doesn't have a, thought it had a sharpener built in. I have really sensitive eyes, so my eyes water all the time. And so I usually wear waterproof everywhere I can. This lasts for being water resistant. It lasts a good portion of the day, but if like today I'll probably be outside a good part and it's like windy and gross out, and so my allergies are up, it probably won't last as long because my eyes will be watering. With the new Triflex mascara, which I'm going to do next, you do not have to curl. Some days I do, some days I don't, but you get the lift that you need. I'm trying to go for more the fake lash look, which you can totally achieve with this new mascara. It adds volume, it lifts, and it adds length. It's freaking amazing. I've been using it for about a month and a half. It's by far the best mascara I've ever used. It comes in the non-waterproof, which actually lasts, even with my watery eyes, it does a really good job of lasting. But I'm going to use waterproof since we're going to be outside and I know my eyes are going to be watering. I haven't done face makeup where I'm outside, so we'll see how much green is all over the place by the end of the day. Okay. I love this. I love this wand. It has a short side bristles and it has long bristles. One side gives you that length and the length and lift. And the other side is kind of like a little reservoir and holds the excess. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. So I do lift, wiggle, swoop. Just to get some on there. What I love about this is I can literally, you know, I said I do my makeup in 5 to 10 minutes. I love that my mascara, I can get a super full mascara look in less than like a minute and a half for both eyes, which is crazy because anytime I've used ones in the past and I want a really full look, it takes multiple coats. And it's a process. So there's just one coat. I've also noticed some length happening. Like it's infused with a serum. It has caffeine in it, which helps with the lift. And I've noticed some more growth, especially on my inside lashes. Those were like practically non-existent before I started using this. So I like that it's filled these little guys in. got my nose, which probably not a big deal because I'm going to put some makeup there. When I go back, usually I wait in between layers and I start halfway up. I don't usually start at the base again. I start halfway up just to get that length. I'll probably do this and then do the rest of the face and then come back and hit it up one last time. But look at that length already. I love that. I've never worn fake lashes, mainly because of my eyes. But this is ophthalmologist tested, and I love that I can get that big, bold look without the hassle, if you will. Okay, so what do we want to do next? I guess we'll start with the green part. I'm gonna do an ombre lip with the black stain. Actually, I don't know if it's a stain, but it acts like a stain. And then I'm gonna do the Color Street Starlit Classic Red lip, I think, and do an ombre lip. So I saw a couple different designs. I'm not doing like my whole face green, so I think I'm just gonna start up in here. Let's see, I did this eyebrow normal. The other one's gonna be what's it called? Black. And we're just going to go on over here. Looks good to me. I don't think there's any right or wrong. I am an artist. I've done a lot of painting in my day and things like that. But I have never done the whole face art essentially is new to me. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with my highlights, which I'm going to do maybe some over in here. This, you'll think this is funny. I don't even know if it'll work necessarily. This is, what's it called? Corrector, but it's the green tint. I was going to use that for my highlights since it's already tinted green. Okay. And then I'm going to go to, my bigger brush. Let me see here. I was going to use that one, but maybe I'll stick with this one for now. We're going to start with that emerald. And again, I'm going to load it up. And I'm just going to go up by my hairline first, where you would naturally have the darkest shadows. And I'll have my hair down so it'll go over a good portion of that too. So I'm just going to kind of outline here. I'm trying to move faster on these two. Since I'm a beginner, I've been kind of on the slow side. I'm going to try to move faster on this part. This white will get covered up. It's just my guideline. I was looking at the video I did of the what's it called, the scarecrow the other day, and it was funny because of the faces I make. They're pretty priceless, but all in the name of beauty, right? Okay. And of course, I will do that glitter here in a minute, but let's see what kind of color I can get here with some blending. Oh, is it going to turn brown on me? Because it's a concealer, not a face makeup. Oh, go. Kind of doing what I had planned on it doing. Give me that spread. I just wanted it, I didn't want it to be flat. Let's do a little bit more up here so we get that blending. This is just LA, what's it called? LA Colors. Again, I'll put all of these in the comments. Oops. See, like, why does my face need to do this? I made a reel not too long ago, which was the funny faces that we make when we are doing our face makeup. It's funny because we all do it. It's a little bit more like tealish than I had wanted, but I think when I add, this is going to be a good base when I add on the, what's it called? The glitter, because that glitter is so bright green. It'll give me that Frankenstein green that I want. This is more just to get some dimension, some shadows. Okay, I'm still using, this is still that emerald green. I'm going to take it all the way up to my eyebrow because my eyebrow is going to be black. Okay, it's a little lighter than I was going for. Sorry, lighting. I'm going to be doing more of these videos. I'm going to need better lighting. Some good shade going on there. Okay. I'm going to clean up this line a little bit down here. We're going to have stitches here. I'm going to try to keep this line nice and neat because this is where the stitching is going to overlap. My son has been dressed up as a banana the last couple of days, but I think we're gonna attempt to do a Jack Skeleton face on him as soon as I'm done with this. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a Jack Skeleton banana. Okay, getting there. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and do some glitter. Again, with that glitter being so condensed, I add water to help it stick and like fill the brush. Yeah, that's gonna brighten it up. I figured it would. We'll see how it blends on top of the other. You even see that with my face wrinkles. This makeup or this glitter is so condensed and so awesome, but I've been having a hard time getting it to photograph to where you can see just how bold it is, because it's amazing. Trying to avoid my eye just a little bit, so I'm not getting the glitter in my eye later. And again, I use water to keep it where I want it. I'm just going crazy on there. I'm not really super. This is more to add that green, like the true green that I wanted. I can hear my kid through the wall. They were playing Fortnite. Okay, so I'm gonna go down through here a little bit. There you can really see the glitter, the green. Again, I don't want to get too much around my face. Okay. Not quite the green I was going for, but again, it's fine. I added a little bit of this gold. Give me that chartreuse look. Okay, we'll leave that for now, and then I'll probably come back to it. Sorry, I've been sniffing. I have allergies. Okay, I got my little green earrings from Amazon. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows, which I did the other day in a non-waterproof because I did not want it to stain my eyebrows. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did the other day with my comic book character. And I'm just taking one of these liquid liners. I have found I have more control when I use the liquid because I'm used to paintbrushes. Okay. I do need to get my eyebrows waxed in the near future. Okay, so it's more of a darker brow. More of a point, like an arch. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to use the same waterproof just cleaning that up. Actually, I'm going to add kind of straighten that up and add some bling around the eyebrow. Okay. And a little bit more definition. I can blend that in. Okay. So now we are going to do the stitches, which I'm a little nervous about. The ones I was seeing everywhere are like two-toned. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. So we're just gonna go for it, kind of like an X pattern. This should be interesting. I think I'm gonna start with this non-waterproof one that I've been using. It seems to stay in place. Sec. See a little bit of white. I want to get rid of that white. Okay. So I think I'm gonna follow my curve if I can. Straighten that line up a little bit. So as an artist, anytime I have the opportunity to put my wrist down, I do, because it gives you more of a steady hand. Okay. So I'm just doing an outline of where they meet. Around this nose is going to be challenging. This this pen, I cannot actually find how to get it. I believe I got it in an Ipsy bag, and I couldn't find it to get more. For liquid liner, which I'll use here in a sec for the tops of my lids, I use NYX liquid. I'm gonna touch this up. It's a little difficult around the nose. That's okay. I'll fix that up. Because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my gray before we start the stitching. I'm going to use this gray that I have. I don't remember what it's called. I've had it forever. And I'm going to go right up against here for a shadow. You know what I'm going to do for a little bit more control? I got these guys in bulk for doing this, and well, I got them a long time ago and I've just never used them. More, I'm just doing this to get like a shadow on the clean side. So I definitely have those creases. I just turned 40 this past year, but I love my crease lines. It's a little bit of a shadow, which I think will look better too once the stitches go on. Good enough. Okay. So now, stitch time. Okay, I think I'm gonna use that same one that I was using before. Keep seeing places where I'm a perfectionist, which is why it's been hard for me to keep these, because I'm like, oh, that could be blended more. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, here we go. I cannot see out of my one eye. So I'm doing them a little thick because I'm going to try to add some dimension to them too. Oopsies, that one's a little thick. Crud. Oh, it might work actually. What we'll do, this is what artists do. You make a mistake, you just go make that same mistake other places, so then it looks like you did it on purpose. So we're gonna make all these on one side thicker. You can barely see that one. Okay, nose one, gonna be a little challenging. Okay, not bad. Okay, so now the nose one. I'm a little nervous about the nose. So I'm just trying to like kind of spread them out somewhat evenly and follow the line. That one's a little weird that I just did. Okay, we'll fix it. We're just gonna make that one a little shorter. Okay, getting there. So now I need to turn and go sideways. I'm gonna make that one side a little thicker like I did the rest of them so it's at least consistent. Okay. So then what I thought I would use is this Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow. This one's from last winter, I think. I don't know what color it is. Shimmer liquid eyeshadow. It is graphite. But this is too thick, so I'm gonna set that aside. And I got one of my paintbrushes that I use. We'll see if I can get any on it. Yep, that might not work. See? Trial and error. Actually, it will. I'm gonna lay some out on my paper towel here and then dip my paintbrush into it. I think I'm getting low on that. I do like the shimmer of that. So I just thought I would use this to kind of hit up on the one side. I'm gonna do that thicker side. And I don't even know if it'll show up. It might not show up. Let's see what we can use instead. We're gonna use this other glitter instead. It's just adding texture, dimension again. Okay, this is like a silverish blue. And I'm literally just going right over, not trying to hit all the spots, more so just to where black is still a majority of the color, but it gives it some dimension. Got a lot up there. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So I don't know. They did like circles on the ends. I don't know if I'm that. I don't know if I'm that. I guess we can try it, right? You know what might be easier than drawing a circle? We're going to use, this is just an LA Colors. Trying to, oh yeah, there we go. Just doing like a twisting motion. And there's stitches on a Frankenstein, so they don't have to be perfect. I'm guessing Frankenstein's stitches were not perfect. That one I can't even see. I'm just winging that one. And then I am gonna hit up the ends of these with the silver again. That nose is hard. Yeah, this actually does add to it. That one's a little out of control. I'll fix it here in a sec. Again, like I said when I started this, not a professional artist, makeup artist, but I'm really having fun. Once I did my comic book character, I was like, I want to do more. It's probably what, like all people that do those faces, I see these luxurious faces I follow on Instagram, and I'm just like, wow, how do they do that? I could do some in-between ones, but I might leave it. Some of them had like little ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back to my paintbrush. That is not an artist brush. It's not a makeup brush. It is literally one of my ornament brushes. And I'm going to try to just touch on I'm just trying to do like a little bit in each one. My thing is with this, this glitter is so condensed that it's hard to get it fine. That's the only thing I'm seeing here. So far, I've had pretty good luck with them staying in place. My comic book character, I had it on for about 3 hours the other day. I didn't go anywhere because I was just doing it, messing around. But then I did the pumpkin face, which I wore to my son's costume party at school, and it lasted, I probably had it on, I don't know, 4 hours or so. I went to Starbucks wearing it. It was real fun. And then I came home, took just the mouth part off with my makeup eraser, and then left the eyes the same because they were just like heavy glitter eye stuff. And then I just fixed the bottom part of my face and it worked. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my NYX if I can find it. There it is. It's Epic Ink Liner. This is the one I like to wear. Usually I do this before putting my mascara on, but I forgot. I'm not going to go super heavy there. I really like this. It does a pretty good job of lasting. When you're doing a cat eye, you want to make sure that you don't like lift your lid too fast because it is pretty wet, and so you gotta give it a couple minutes to dry, otherwise it can go up. I don't do cat eye very often. This is my blind eye. My right eye is my eye I can't really see out of. I had LASIK done in 2008, and it was amazing. I don't regret it at all. But then after a while, as you age, you kind of grow out of it, if you will. So mine had like a lifetime warranty essentially with it. So 2019, I got PRK done, which was like another version of LASIK. And that worked. And I got like 3 years. Yeah. What year is it? Yeah, I got about 3 years of good vision again. And then now it's downhill again. I don't like how thick that one is, but it's the Frankenstein side, so we'll just go with it. Okay. Okay, and lid. Okay, so we got that. Before I do my lips, I'm going to do one more layer of mascara. And then I'm going to do, I think, an ombre lip. Originally, I was just going to do all black. But I think I'm going to do ombre. So those are like super in right now. So I just start halfway up. I'm just doing enough to get the length and maybe a tad more volume. You don't need to re-dip. Oh, there we go. I was doing it the wrong way. Jeez, see, I'm not a professional. I'm just getting used to the whole doing my mascara on camera. I knew I couldn't see when I was doing that side. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. And now we're gonna do the lips. This, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this, but we'll just give it a go. My nose is probably gonna be blurred by the time I get there because my nose has been runny. Okay. You know what? I am gonna outline, but I don't have my red one, but this will work. Just give me my true shape back. Even though I'm going to cover it up. Okay. And that's Color Streets. Which one is this? This is, I can never find the colors. Sassy. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Again, probably didn't need that. I'm going to wipe most of this off just to get for doing my shape. And I'm just going to focus on the outside. I'm going to do my red on the inside. Okay. I'm not using the wand as I normally would. Okay, we'll do that for now and see what kind of blending we can get. So that is NYX Lingerie XXL Lip. It's black. And then now I'm going to do my Starlit by Color Street, which is my favorite go-to red. It is a good classic red. And I'm just going to do that on the inside. Got a little bit of blendage there. Okay. Wipe that off so I get just the red. Probably should have let that black dry a little bit. Actually, I'm going to let that dry just for a minute. I think I'm liking everything else though. Going to add just a tad more bronzer to my other eyebrow. Digging it. I'm digging it. I like it. Drop below what you think for a beginner. Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I don't think I'm going to add any more green. I think I got it more green like I originally wanted. It's not like an in-your-face bright green, but I kind of like it being a little bit more natural. I'm going to add a little bit right in here. Okay. I think my lips are getting there. Okay, I wiped the black off my red. I like the two-tone ombre. Back in. Again, perfectionist over here. And do a little bit more pointy than normal. What I should have done when, instead of using my normal lip liner, I should have used my, what's it called? Pencil. Definitely pointed. Should probably put the disclaimer in there that I'm using these makeup tools however I want to. Like this is probably not supposed to be used on your lips, but I am. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know how it looks. Pull my hair down. I think I'm just wearing a green shirt like this. I'm pretty boring. But let me know what you think, and follow, like, comment, subscribe, because more's coming. I think tomorrow I may do, oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Tomorrow I am probably going to be doing the character from, I think it's Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Not sure what I'm going to do Monday and Tuesday for Halloween. That's probably going to be our trick or treat. I will determine then what I'm going to be, whether it's something I've already done or something new. So let me know if you want me to try something. Drop in the comments what you would like me to try, and I'll do my best. Have a fantastic day.